Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 with Chelsea. So it's our second league game of the season today. We're going to be taking on Southampton at St Mary's. A comfortable 3-0 victory at Stamford Bridge against Wolves to open the season after we pummeled Tottenham 6-0 in the Community Shield. So let's get right into the action here as we pick the side. Asensio is going to come back in for Masonda, who did well when he played, but we're going full strength today. Zuma's going to come out for David Luiz, and Lindelof is going to go over on that right hand side of the defence. And our team is going to be Courtois, Lindelof, Christensen, David Luiz, Azpilicueta, Marcos Alonso, Matic, Conte, Hazard, Asensio and Lewandowski. That'll be the team that we take to St Mary's today. Hopefully we can get the victory. If we don't, I'll be rather disappointed. We started like a house on fire, so hopefully we can keep that momentum going. Really want to be winning the title every season actually that we play Chelsea here, but hopefully get a pop at the Champions League this year. I don't expect to be able to win the Champions League. We're not quite strong enough, I don't think. Lewandowski coming forward, hits one, it's just into the arms of Fraser Forster there. I think we probably need a little bit more quality in the wing back areas. You know, Alonso and Azpilicueta are very good, and they're definitely going to be good enough to win as the Premier League every season. But Alonso's not quite a Marcelo, and Azpilicueta is kind of a budget version of Carvajal. So I think we need to improve a little bit to compete with the big boys like Real Madrid. Maybe like to get Alexandro in for the left hand side. Something to think about. Good player I like a lot in real life actually. I think he's quite underrated. But what the hell are we doing here? This is not the free flowing attacking play that we've seen in the first couple of games. We were a little underwhelming at home to Wolves, but we still got the goals. We were still creating chances even. Absolutely nothing here in the first half. Poor from Lewandowski and Hazard, as Southampton just absolutely shut us down. And this happened to us a couple of times last season as well. We have to tell them we're absolutely not happy with this. Question is, do I bring on Mazonda? Well, what I'm going to do first is take off Azpilicueta for Victor Moses, who's definitely a more attacking player. I can justify that as well with with Azpilicueta being in the book, and we'll demand more out of them, quite frankly. I don't think they've worked hard enough in the first half, as Classy finds Redmond, who tries to cross it, is blocked though. Conte will put it forward to Asensio, who loses it to Romeo as the second half gets underway. Is that a booking for Classy? It is indeed. Jordi Classy, the fourth Southampton player to go into the book today. Matic is the second Chelsea player to go into the book. I mean, we'll give this a couple of more minutes here, but we're going to have to change something. Right, tell you what. I'm going to take Hazard off for Mazonda. He played well in the first game. Here's Asensio now. Lost it. Ball's cleared. Picked up by Cedric now. Running forward on the ball. Skips past a man. Plays it inside. Ward-Prowse. Chance here on the break for Saints. Gabbiadini now. Into Classy. Can definitely cross from here. And it's an easy tap in for Dusan Tadic. It's 1-0 to Southampton. I'm not going to lie. That shocks me a little bit. Let's bring Willian on here. We'll put Kante back. I think Mazonda can go box to box. Can Asensio? Mazonda's probably the man to put in there. We're going to have to demand the push forward. I think I said attacking, but I guess we can go overload. Screw it. We need 2 goals really. Absolutely horrific showing from us today. Literally created nothing. As Davis plays it to Classy now. There are runners up front if they want to go over the top of us. Cedric plays it to Davis, who finds Tadic, tries to go over the top to Gabbiadini, takes it down, chance to shoot. Gabbiadini runs in and slides it past the goalkeeper. 2-0 to Saints. Won't lie, I'm absolutely stunned. Absolutely stunned. Is it going to get worse even? Tadic toward Prowse, pushes his way past Conte, chance to shoot for Romeo, is blocked and cleared by Alonso. Lewandowski will pick it up. He has been rotten today. Skips by a man for a change. Muzonda now Lewandowski's miles out of position as Muzonda curls it home. I guess it's time to take the risk. We'll throw David Luiz up front. We'll try and put it in there as a target man. Absolutely pump the ball into the box, route one. I don't expect it to get us anything, but now that we've got that little chance, we might as well try and grab something. And there's Asensio injured now. No, it's going to end 2-1, but trying to take a positive here. Charlie Muzonda again scoring. He's definitely earned himself a place in the side, but they're put on blast for that. After such a good start, to go there, put up a really poor fight, to be honest. We did not deserve anything out of that. Really, really poor. Absolutely gutted, to be honest. I think last season, we take a little look at the schedule, but I think we lasted a long time unbeaten last season, and we've lost on the second week now. I mean, yeah, if we look at it here, we were unbeaten until the 3rd of December when Liverpool managed to do something against us. We'd drawn one game before that. If we look at our Premier League record actually from last season, 28-8-2. We've already lost half the amount of games that we lost last season. And that is not a good start. I'm not even in the mood to look at how our Lone Stars got on. I just want to get forward to Bournemouth at the bridge. Beat them. Get this thing back on track. Spurs have Newcastle today at White Hart Lane. Sunderland 2-2 with West Ham. And Tottenham 0-0 with Newcastle. Another poor showing from Tottenham. At least that's something to take from the opening... the opening weekend of this episode. I guess all I can say is playing the younger players at the back, like Christensen. We are maybe going to have a couple of games where we are suspect before they develop and mature, but that's really been a body blow, that really has. I can't emphasise enough how gutted I am to have lost that. Have a look at Gerhardt here. I don't see him being a world class fullback. Nah, not really. 11 acceleration. Need to be able to pick up the pace faster than that for me. If you're going to be a top class centre back, fullback. Traore's going on loan to Cannes, which is fine. Let's get some of these Champions League qualifiers out the way. Olympiacos maybe going through, that's nice, they're an easy team. Tarkovsky signing for West Brom there. Again, not really caring about my loan players today. I want a chance for the team to get some redemption here, going up against Bournemouth. All these loans being concluded really quickly. Wolves 4-0 over Everton, an absolute humbling for them there. Pardon me. Okay, City against Newcastle now. City with the 1-0 victory at St James's Park. That's a good victory considering how well Newcastle did get a point at White Hart Lane. Man United 1-0 victors over Brighton. Wolves and Sunderland 1-1. Let's see how the rest of the big boys got on. Liverpool 4-0 away at Watford. Tottenham 3-0 away at Hull, so yeah, they're kicking into action now. Arsenal have Leicester tomorrow. Asensio's out there for Sonda, who's played really well when he's played, so kind of happy a bit of an excuse to put him on. I don't really feel there's anybody who doesn't deserve to play. I mean, let's have a look at Lopez here. How is he? He's a good player, but not good enough, I don't think. Right, Courtois will continue to play, I guess. Alright, here we go. Afobe and Wilson up front could give us some problems, but hopefully the boys can stand up to the challenge. Fraser coming forward now, plays it inside to Wilson. Wilson holding it. Chance outside for Gradle. Gradle trying to take on Alonso. Gets it across. David Luiz cuts it out, but I'm not happy about him getting that in. David Luiz now plays it calmly out to Matic. That's the sort of play we like to see. Eight shots already. Only 2 of them on target, sadly, but some good possession and some good shot numbers early on here. Should be marked the time before we create. Alonso to Luiz now. Nice turn. Ball to Christensen's a bit sketchy considering there was a player there with him. David Luiz back to him and forward to Conte. They do well to play their way out of that. Conte now a bit of space. Pings it forward. Alonso now getting forward. Lewandowski holds it up. Brought down. Nothing given. Muzonda now. Alonso back the way to Muzonda. Plays it to Lewandowski. Conte now. Lewandowski still deep. Plays it into Alonso, who's brought down, but Hazard taps it into the net. Good play there. Lewandowski involved. I don't think Lewandowski's going to put up a lot of numbers. I tend to think he's going to drop deep really well, actually, in that forward nine, false nine role, which is going to allow the attacking midfielders a lot of goals in behind. Hazard to Mizonda now, who hits it to Lewandowski. Lewandowski getting forward on the ball. He'll probably play it sideways. Now he's going to go himself for a change. It's a really poor shot though. Easy for our former goalkeeper Begovic to just fall onto that one. Lewandowski again get quite a poor rating today, but I think that's harsh. He played a pretty vital role in the goal. Ball's headed away. It will come to Lewandowski now. He will probably play it back out wide. Azpilicueta now squaring it for Christensen, who sweeps it into the net. Another thing where it was a key pass by Lewandowski out to Azpilicueta in the build up there that got that chance going. But again, it's not going to be reflected in the player ratings here, as Lewandowski still sitting on a 6.5. Very harsh as I see the game. Nathan Ake will come on for Alonso just now, as Chalobah will replace Matic. Some standard changes that we make relatively often. Chalobah and Ake, players that we want to keep at the club and develop. Would like another goal for Lewandowski though. Performed rather poorly, certainly not like a £90 million player. Perhaps the false nine isn't his preferred role, but I'd like to see more goals from him. Tell you what, we're going to throw him up to complete forward just now. I know a complete forward definitely does work with this formation. I have played it before in other games of Football Manager. We're also going to go with Fabregas coming on for Hazard just now. Rest him for the last 20 minutes of the game. Game as a contest is pretty much over now. Not much more though from Lewandowski playing this role. Might start him as a complete forward from the off in the next game. As Wilson pinches it from Luiz. Now it's Gradle as Bournemouth look to mount a late comeback. Gosling smashes it through Thibaut Courtois, and it gives Bournemouth a chance. Interestingly, this save seems to have really poor quality goalkeeping. As it's played away, Wilson picks it up. Chance for Bournemouth to break and maybe get that late equaliser. Even in the Community Shield, Michel Vorman goals for Spurs was absolutely atrocious. And then obviously Courtois just let the ball go right through him there. Really, really poor. Lewandowski now has it, trying to take on a player, hits one, and it's a terrible effort. Absolutely terrible effort there. But we do escape with a 2-1. Not exactly the commanding result that we needed here after a poor result in the last game, but I'll take a victory, of course. Lewandowski to Fabregas, plays it out to Ake. That'll be the last action of the game. A 2-1 victory at the Bridge. Bit sketchy, but after the poor game last time, I'll just tell them it was a good result getting the win. Just keep the spirits up. Young Christensen getting man of the match is a boost for us. We'll take a little look at some of the lone players here. Izzy Brown not doing that well. Ola Enya solid again. Tammy Abraham having a rough time as Hull go down to Spurs. Ugbo having a rough time as Barnsley go down to Middlesbrough. Solanke another rough time, 3-0. Blackburn lose to Villa. Not many of our players getting on well, although Lucas Piazzon scores the only goal of the game as Chef Wed beat Burnley. He only got 43 minutes in the park as well and managed to win it for them. Lewis Baker not playing particularly well, although Reading beat MK Dons. So at least we did manage to come back from a bad result last time. Marcel Sabitzer doing well for Liverpool today. We look at the league, we are going to see the Arsenal game against Leicester before we round off the episode. We have Brighton and Leicester ourselves next time. Traore not doing well, Jeremy Boga not doing particularly well either. Couple of players letting me down out on loan. Expect to see big seasons from these guys if they expect to make a dent when they come back here. Arsenal with a simple 3-0 victory over Leicester to round out the episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. A little bit of a shorter episode than last time. The game is not exactly of the quality that the Community Shield was. Shock loss against Saints. Really, really disappointing. But we managed to bounce back a little bit in our defeat of... God, who did we just play? Bournemouth. My God, that was a mind blank. So I'm going to take that cue to leave the episode off here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I forgot to say last time out, if you did and you could leave a like down below, that'd be fantastic. It helps out more than you would realise and I sure do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.